This is Drewsif Stalin, and you're geeking out to Gear Gods.
Greetings, Gear Mortals. We are here at NAMM with the king of the internet, Drewsif Stalin. How you doing, Drewsif?
Quite wonderful. My feet hurt, my head hurts, my body has left me a few hours ago, and I'm running on autopilot.
An empty shell of a man, he stands at NAMM. That was a poem that I wrote. This is what happens with no sleep. We get goofy, and we are standing in front of the mayonnaise booth, or however you say it. And what's one of the coolest, wacky things that you saw at the show so far?
So I'm always a big fan of Callium, because they sort of purposefully get the weirdest instruments they can. So this year they brought back the 24-string guitar bass. I'm pretty sure it's just a normal 6, but it's got a bass for every string and then double strings for every string. Something like that, I think. And it's a whole new level, pretty much.
Just the fact that you, like...
I'm just looking at this. I just realized this is the worst way to do an interview, because I'm standing here going, yeah, so I was thinking about this, and here's...
Well, we could probably make it worse if I face this way.
Don't do it. That'll ruin the whole shot.
That's all right.
I'm just going to look at you.
I'm ruining the shot by being in it.
Well,
all right.
I know that one.
That's a good point. Well, okay, so we'll look at each other, gaze longingly. So let's talk about you.
I went for it,
So you
that's a little got a little feeling on that one.
just don't pan down. So you released an album this year.
I'm sorry, I wasn't ready. Yes. Yeah, I released an album this year. It's called Comes to an End. You can get it on drewsifstalin.bandcamp.com or Spotify and not iTunes for some reason. I don't know why.
Because fuck iTunes.
Yeah. I really don't know what's up with that, but that's a thing. I spent about 4 years recording it, just because I'm enough of a perfectionist that I finished it probably 5 times and straight up Nathan Explosion that shit. I was like, oh cool, it's done. No. And, cut 5 songs, added 4 songs, cut entire 5-minute sections out of songs, and it was ridiculous stuff.
Well, I'm a firm believer that you have to be ruthless with your own art, and it sounds like you are. And I think that the end product matters more than little pet parts that you have, And since you've got that brutal, then that's the best way to go. Ideal.
It's mostly just because I can't actually play guitar, so I just cut it a whole lot. And
that's not what I meant.
So what I heard was that guitar playing and music in general is like a beauty contest, and you don't actually have to do it. So the problem is I'm not very pretty either. So I kind of...
Why would you say that about yourself? You're a beautiful man. Anyway, I didn't mean... Last year I accidentally insulted you to your face too, and I think I just did it twice by accident. No. I mean, being a curator of your own sound,
yes.
and not being a, not being like, yeah, okay, that's fine, whatever, fuck it.
Yeah, that's
40 minutes of.
All right.
Yeah. All right. So, what's next on the docket? 4 years you worked on this album, and now it's out, and what are you gonna do next?
Well, so with any luck, I'll have another album done by 2025, something like that. I actually am either doing an album or an EP. I have a bunch of stuff done-ish that I'm gonna kind of pick and choose from, and then go, all right, I want to move along with this stuff, and yeah.
You should just take everything you cut out of the other one and
Actually, ironically, there's going to be some stuff that I cut out that I'm going to put into this one.
Yeah, you got to credit me now. Cool. Well, what are you playing these days? I see you've got that Franson, you got some leg guitars. What's the jam?
Yes, I just got a Franson from my buddy Matt Franson. He built that stuff, and it's a wonderful guitar. It has a 0 fret, which is awesome because it sounds like you're fretting even when you're playing open strings, which is all I do anyway. Still working with Legator. They're real cool. And I think I'm talking to Chapman right now about doing a little something. Mainly I'm just going to tattoo Chapman on my forehead. So.
Cool. Well, ooh.
Yeah.
You said it all. Drewsif Stalin is on the internet everywhere, 100% of the places except for iTunes. That's the black hole.
Yeah, I don't go. No.
So find him and talk to him. And I'm gonna have you do one more thing real quick, but thank you for all the wonderful times and the magic.
You know what? I feel like I've known you my whole life, and it's been really good. I feel like we're real good friends at this point, and I just want to thank you so much for this interview and having me interview with you. And I want everybody to go to Gear Gods and read their articles.
Yeah, I write them.
And
he won that game of chicken today, and I was the loser.
So, thanks everybody for watching Gear Gods. I hope you tune in next week or next year, tomorrow. I like you. You're great.
Available and Koa tops available.
Variable wattage. What's going on, guys? Fluff, 2 Notes Audio Engineering.